So Anthony Scaramucci has been in the news a lot recently because he ever so tepidly criticized Trump, and then him and Trump have been going back and forth. So now he's a hero in mainstream media because he did the exact kind of criticism of Trump that they love, which is, hey man, I don't even disagree with him on policy. I just think that, he's kind of unhinged and definitely a bigot and kind of mean on social media. So yeah, and again, they bask in that, they swim in that, they adore that kind of criticism of Trump. So now what I'm about to show you pissed me off even more. Anthony Scaramucci, the former brief communications director for President Donald Trump, who has turned on the administration in recent days, gave an interview to Vanity Fair in which he presented a lofty psychoanalysis, including a prediction that Trump will drop out of the presidential race in March 2020. Quote, he's going to drop out of the race because it's going to become very clear. Okay, it'll be March of 2020. He'll likely drop out by March of 2020. It's going to become very clear that it's impossible for him to win, the mooch predicted. And is this the kind of guy that's going to want to be humiliated and lose as a sitting president? Okay, for those of you who don't know, this is completely and utterly made up. He just pulled this out of his ass. Totally made up, based on absolutely nothing. So I'm begging and pleading with mainstream media. Stop giving this guy a platform. Stop giving him a platform. And you know what's happening, right? And this is the first thing that popped in my mind as I'm seeing now all these stories with Anthony Scaramucci. He's morphing into the next Michael Avenatti. Now, I'm not saying he's a criminal in a thousand ways. Maybe he is, I don't know. But I'm not saying he is. But the bottom line is, this is a person who is he's a grifter. So for Avenatti, he saw this lane, anti-Trump lane, and I'm going to pretend to be the guy who's really, really hard on Trump. So he became a media darling. He knows how to talk, and he was really hard on Trump, and they all swooning for him. Just fawned all over him. And this is what's happening with Scaramucci now. Ooh, it's even sexier because he used to be in Trump's team, and now he's not on Trump's team, and now he's sniping at Trump, and he's voicing tepid criticism of Trump. Oh, he's one of the good guys now. Go put a camera on him. Give him 40,000 interviews. And this is how stupid our media is, man. Our mainstream media is beyond abysmal. They're a joke. They're embarrassing. What else is there to say about this? He said Trump is going to drop out because it's going to be clear that he can't win. And Donald Trump started campaigning for his reelection earlier than any other president in American history. Let me repeat that. Donald Trump started campaigning for his reelection earlier than any president in American history. You want to know why? Because he wants to get reelected. He's got a giant ego, and that ego will lead him to never think he's going to lose. Because all he'll do is deflect blame and deflect criticism and say, no, the economy's bad. Blame the Fed, blame the Democrats, blame this, blame that. It's not me. I'm doing a great job. I'm doing a tremendous job. We're going to make America great again. It's going to be unbelievable. How do you not know this? No, but the thing is, it doesn't matter to Anthony Scaramucci. All he cares about is, am I getting the attention? Oh, I'm getting the media attention. I'll just say whatever the fuck I want. I don't know. Trump's going to drop out. I'll drop out by March 2020. Just making shit up. Stop giving these anti-Trump grifters a platform. Just because somebody is nominally anti-Trump doesn't mean they're good, doesn't mean they're right about everything or anything. So, and it's just, you tee it up and make it easy for Trump too, because you know how easy it is to mock this guy and go after him because of the nature of his shitty criticisms? You tee it up for Trump, and then Trump's like, okay, yummy in my tummy, and he goes on a fucking tweet storm ripping Anthony Scaramucci, and listen, he's the president, and you could argue it's unpresidential. True. But it's also not unmerited because they got this guy who knows Dickie McGeezack's out there making insanely dumb predictions based on nothing. Trump knows he's not going to drop out by March 2020. Trump knows he wants to win re-election and he'll stop at nothing and try to get reelected. So for this guy to just say, oh yeah, he's going to drop out by March 2020, you're teeing it up for Trump and making it so he'll knock it out of the park easy. Because this guy's a charlatan and this guy's a fraud and this guy has nothing to say. He just wants to bask in the fucking glory of the lights of the media. How did they not get this? Did you not learn with Avenatti? I remember disagreeing with some people in my own audience on Avenatti when I was like, I don't trust this guy at all. He's obviously a grifter. He's obviously a charlatan. He obviously sees an angle here. And people were arguing with me. Oh, no, he's a strong voice against Trump, and he said some good things. You're not giving him a fair shot, Kyle. Boom, fast forward. And what did we find out? He's up on like 8,900 charges and fucking stealing from people and committing fraud and all types of shit. So, listen, I got a good sense, particularly when it comes to the political landscape, as to who's serious and who ain't serious. And Anthony Scaramucci is nowhere near serious. And, you know, just so everybody knows, and I'm sure all of you know already, but this is no defense of Trump. Nobody's better at arguing against Trump than I am. But when you tee up idiots for Trump to destroy because they have shitty criticisms of Trump, it helps him. So stop giving this guy a platform. He's got nothing of substance to say. And I think deep down, all these clowns know it.